Cowboy Logic, Season 3, Episode 4. She got real quiet first. Daddy used to say I was either a daredevil or crazy. Probably both. But there's one story he told from the time I was 3 years old. Told it right up until the day he died. And every single time he got to the end of it, he'd try not to laugh. He never quite managed it. I'm Ann Dunbar, and this is Cowboy Logic. Today, I want to tell you about Superman, a BB gun, and the moment my daddy realized exactly who his daughter was going to be. Boys have a saying, a quiet horse isn't always a calm horse. Sometimes quiet means it's thinking. Sometimes quiet means it's decided. The ones who've been around long enough know the difference between an animal that's settled and an animal that's about to move. You learn to pay attention to the quiet. I wish my brother had known that. I was 3 years old. My daddy was on the couch reading his book, half watching me the way daddies do. You know, that comfortable kind of watching where everything is fine and nobody needs anything. And the afternoon is just rolling along, peaceful and quiet. I was sitting on the floor in front of the TV, watching my favorite cartoon, which was Superman, happy as a little girl could be. Then my brother walked in. He was almost 5 years older than me, which in little kid math means he was basically a giant. He walked straight over to the TV, changed the channel to his cartoon, which was Spider-Man, and sat himself right down and started watching like nothing had happened, like I wasn't even there. My daddy said he looked up just in time to see me looking at my brother, not crying, not yelling, not saying a single word, just looking at him with the most perfect side eye a 3-year-old has ever produced in the history of this earth. Then he said I got up and I walked down the hallway. Daddy said he wasn't too worried. He knew I couldn't go far because he'd shut all the doors. He figured I was going to my room to sulk. So he went right back to his book. A few minutes passed, and he looked up again, and there I was, coming back down the hallway. But I was dragging my brother's metal BB gun behind me. He said by the time he saw me, it was already too late to stop me. I walked right up to my brother, picked up that gun, and I hit him over the head with it. I must have got him just right, because I knocked him clean out. My daddy said he jumped up, grabbed the gun, checked on my brother, who came around a few minutes later wondering what on earth had happened. Well, my daddy said he tried not to laugh. He did not fully succeed. I got grounded. And my brother, well, he never touched my cartoons again. My daddy also made sure after that we both got to watch the cartoons we liked. Now, my daddy used to laugh when he told that story. He always said he never worried about me. Said he knew I was going to succeed no matter what I decided to do. I think maybe this was the moment he figured that out. Justice, it turns out, works in mysterious ways. Thought about that little girl a lot over the years. 3 years old. Somebody took something that was hers. She didn't cry about it. She didn't beg for it back. She didn't wait for somebody else to step in and make it right. She got real quiet, and then she handled it. Now, before anybody emails me, no, this is not conflict resolution advice. The method could use a little refinement. I'm not suggesting you go find a BB gun every time life is unfair. That is not the lesson. But the instinct was right. Somewhere between 3 years old and age you are right now, most of us have learned to be smaller. We've learned to wait. We've learned to hope somebody else would notice the injustice and fix it for us. We learned to ask permission before we handled our own lives. We forgot how to get real quiet first. That 3-year-old didn't ask for permission. She figured out the problem, made up her own mind, and handled it. She knew her own mind completely. And I want to ask you something. When did you stop knowing yours? Because she's still in there. That girl who knew exactly what was hers and wasn't willing to sit quietly while somebody else took it. She just got a little buried under years of being reasonable. It might be time to let her out. Just remember, leave the BB gun where it is. Today's Cowboy Logic is this. Get real quiet first, then handle it. You already know what needs doing. You've always known. I'm Ann Dunbar. Thanks for riding along, and I'll see you next week.